Day one, park number one on this Coaster Odyssey. And starting it off with a bang with Kentucky Kingdom. Unfortunately, it's a rainy day. It's not raining right now, but I'm not counting on them. I'm not going to count on coasters getting opened for me, but I'll hope for the best. We'll see what happens. I only have one day here, even though I bought a 2-day ticket. It's cheap enough that I figured I might as well just go ahead and do it. Hope for the best. There's only a few school groups here, so if they open the coasters, then I might be able to knock them all out real quick. But I don't know what they got open. They may not have anything open, even though we're in between storms right now. And I heard that about this park. Just rode Thunder Run. Might be the only coaster I get today here at Kentucky Kingdom. That is definitely the best din wooden coaster I've ever been on, for sure. The airtime is good. It's got good laterals.
Oh, I love that song.
Might have only been about 4 or 5 airtime moments on it, and a couple of laterals. That doesn't sound good. And what is with all these storm-themed roller coasters at this park? I mean, seriously, are they just asking for it for constant rainouts?
Stay after the show, too, for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to have your picture taken with the sea lions. Monday through Thursday,
that was Thunder.
Are 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. Our Friday through Sunday show times are 5 p.m. and 7 p.m.
I'll hope that things get better later in the day, and maybe other things will open. Then it makes its way over towards Storm Chaser. Get a view of it from the top, and while on the ride it gets closer to it. Which, of course, Storm Chaser's closed. Lightning Run's closed. Roller Skater's closed. I'll see about T3 and Kentucky Flyer. Got the 0G roll that leads into, is that the Trick Track double up? Kind of looks like it. Storm Chaser, why must you torture me? And why do you have to be another weather-related coaster theme? So this day at Kentucky Kingdom did end up being a bust. The weather forecast, even the day before, was calling for only a passing shower. That turned into a complete washout of the entire day. I wouldn't have even bothered to pay for the parking if I knew. I did get on Thunder Run twice, but that was all I was able to do, and even that shut down shortly after my 2 rides, and nothing else would be open the entire rest of the day. I certainly couldn't blame the park at all. They were just as surprised as I was that the day turned out to be a total washout. But big credit to the park, they were giving rain checks. They call them sunshine passes. They realized that the day was lost and announced that the park would close at 3 p.m. Some parks won't ever do rain checks, but that just further confirms what an awesome park Kentucky Kingdom is. They do things the right way here. Unfortunately for me, I needed to move on from here. I had flexibility for later in the trip, but I had no flexibility with this park. It had to be this day. I wasn't going to sacrifice the parks that are further away from home. This is the closest park to home on this entire trip, so it's the easiest one to come back to sometime in the future, hopefully next year after Hollywood Nights. But at this time, I was certainly disappointed that I couldn't ride Storm Chaser, Lightning Run, and Kentucky Flyer, but I was not disappointed in the park at all. It wasn't their fault. But since I was leaving the park early, that meant that I would be arriving at my next stop well before the park closed, allowing me some unplanned bonus time there. Any guesses as to what that park is?